Welcome to Wange. Welcome to Lanyula Cultural Village, to be particular. I'm going to show you around what we are doing here, and I'll brief you what's our plan and objectives. My name is Taku Mutefa, and I'll show you around and I'll tell you what we are trying to come up with here. This is our entrance into our village. As you come in, we are putting lots of flowers and around here, and what we are seeing is also butterflies. Nature is thriving here. We are seeing bees coming here. We are seeing birds singing, as you can hear. And we've got different plants that we are trying to come up with here. If you look up to the left side, if you come here, these are some of the trees that we planted first when we came into this site. This is a fig tree. The indigenous trees, the fast growing trees, and they're thriving. And we've got also the munyi, that one that you can see from there, that is growing as well there. And we've got the amarula. Those who like wine, we've got amarula, lots of them here. Amarula plants growing here. This is their natural habitat. What you see there, what we're trying to dig in future, when we have a little bit of money, we'll come up with a swimming pool. But we've already done the legwork, the preparation to have a swimming pool here. What we haven't got is the capital to finish it, but at some point we'll do that. But I'll come and show you around as well. It's a bit dry. My apologies. Yeah, we've got we've got the garden stretch all this way. So what you see from here, if you look up from the left side, we've got the power system, which is powered by solar. That's the pump there. It gives us water, it gives us a little bit of electricity. We still need more capacity. We haven't got much capacity, but we hope to get more capacity in terms of the solar energy. And the hearts stretch from that side in a kind of a semicircle way, like that. And then I will show you this way. That will come. The beauty of it is nature. Nature is actually thriving here, and you can hear the birds singing. So these are the rockeries that we make. If you look at it, it's actually much better for us to put our flowers in a rockery because it's easier to water. So I'll just give you an example. If we were to water these, it's much easier because it's all spread in a small place, and it goes like that. And these aloe vera that we have, they don't use much water. It's they will be flowering very soon. Look and check. We are getting there. So we're gonna have more honey. We're gonna have more birds coming in, and that's the beauty of it. And this whole place will transform as soon as they flower. Yeah. So that's some of the accommodation we have. That one is unfinished. So we have different water points, so that makes it much easier. So we have different water points to water so that we can be able to water our plants. And I'll show you what you see here as well. This is a sculpture done locally here in Zimbabwe. It's Boswell. It's the most famous elephant in the entire planet. It's found in Manapus, part of the World Heritage site in Zimbabwe. It's called Manapus National Park on the Lower Zambezi part of Zimbabwe. And the Boswell is known for teaching its other head of elephants to stand on two legs and fetching food on the acacia plants there in the Lower Zambezi. So this is the only place in Zimbabwe or on the planet where we celebrate Boswell. So if you get a chance, just check Boswell Manor Pools, and then you find more information about it. So yes, then we come up here. So you can see the huts. Some of them they come up in the semicircle. Some of them, yeah, they're coming out like that. And then they are. So there is still some work to be done. There's still a lot of work to be done. But we are almost there. And most of the things that determine the pace is the finance part of it. But slowly we get there, and hopefully anyone can come and stay here in the rural communities. And we're trying to have a different picture, like say the old ways of getting to a hotel is getting a high sky-rise hotel or something like that, 5-star and what something like that. Now you come here, this is all yours. This entirely is all yours. This hut is all yours, and it comes up with all sorts. It's good to go. So come and show you what it looks like. Yeah, this is yours, and self-contained with a bathroom in there as well, and a shower, much bigger space, and also a bit of light in there. So it will soon be ready, and the skeleton is already done. So the other work will soon commence again. So the idea is to move away from people being counted as numbers, and now you become part of the rural community here when you come to see us, and then you actually be with the people that have been looking after the wildlife in the time of COVID. So this is the only way you can thank the rural communities that have been looking after the elephants and the wildlife while everyone was isolating during COVID. So these are some of the projects that have been going on during that isolation period, and we should actually thank these rural communities. And yeah, so you come up, so that's so this is another one. That's another area. This is a sitting area where one can come and you read a book, and you can relax, and the flowers, the birds come and sing for you. And in the background, what do you see? What do you see in the background? So this is divided to say the nature lovers that really like to be very close to nature, they have their own section, and those that like a bit of quality hotel like kind of, it will be this side. But this, you have your own platform. You are close to nature. You sleep whilst you're watching the stars, shooting stars. It's all coming up. And we just have a close look from here. So this is the divide, and then here you are. So you've seen that before, but this is it. So the nature lovers will be here. This is their area. So they'll soon have benches here to sit out, but this is their sort of sleeping area and their room. So it's a platform. You have a good overview of the landscape, and also you can see the wildlife while it's here up there, and the birds can sing for you. You can, everything you need. So all these dry logs are going to be used to cover the concrete so that it's not exposed. We don't like concrete at all. So we will cover that. Everything will remain as natural as it can be. But this is the way we want to go. This is the next best thing to ever happen, and we want the rural communities to push forward so that we level up with the rest of the world. So this is how rural communities should be. So this is a model that should succeed, and we hope and pray that it works, because if we don't dream, and if we don't plan, and we don't have those things that everyone else wishes for, then where are we getting to? So we want even the 5G, the 4G, we want it here. So we're almost there, and that is what we want. So we also have, if you look at the camera, we have our cooling pot. It's very hot here in Mwange. So what we do is we cool. You cool yourself. So you cool yourself. It's very hot here. So it's one of those things that you use these showers for. They're not really to bath, but to cool yourself, and it works very well. It saves water, and it becomes a coolant. So we've thought ahead of our customers that are gonna come and visit us, that come and feel the taste of Africa, and come and feel the taste of Zimbabwe. Be with nature, and we can try and do the best, and we'll deliver that. And it's things they worry about is, do you have water there? Do you have all these? You hardly, when you come here in our communities, you hardly go far without seeing water. You hardly go very far. So this is something you should not worry about, and we have very smart standards that we will try and achieve as rural communities. We want to match anyone around the world, and anyone who portrays the African villages as backward and as impoverished I think those people need some education, and this is the place they would come to get that education, and then we will tell them that we are trying to leveling up, and it's a difficult economy in the difficult environment, but what we can try our level best to be with everybody else. So we are leveling up, and I will show you as we go down. So we have seen, so those with overlanders, the camping guys that live camping, they've got their own space as well. So we have different, it's a mixed bag of things. So the overlanders will go up there. So we've been looking after the mopane trees. This is what we do when we talk about preserving mopane trees. We don't cut them, we prune them, and we let them grow. And this is what happens when we let them grow. They're thriving, and that's what we want. So if you are thinking of going to Africa, why not think about going to Zimbabwe? Why not think about going to Victoria Falls? Why not think about Wange? This is, and say, oh, where should I? Is it expensive? No, it shouldn't be, because this is by the people and for the people. So we are trying to have a different thinking, that people should come back and bring tourism back again, so that all economies come up now. We've got to look after us both. If the more you come here, the more we are going to also be able to level up. So this is one of the, I'll show you one of these ones.